A Cure for Grumpiness, another fluffy Stolas fic by WolfieTheWriter. Summary. Blitz has had a bad day and Stolas helps to cheer him up in a very unconventional way. Blitz stomped through the IMP headquarters and growled.
"Fuck today," he snarled. "Fuck today and fuck tomorrow too."
He kicked the door shut as he stormed into his office. Today had not started off well. Firstly, he slept in because his shitty alarm didn't go off. Then he got stuck in a fucking traffic jam for the best part of an hour on the way over. And the barista got his coffee order wrong. Needless to say, it was a pretty shitty morning as far as mornings go. But Blitzy was not happy. He chucked his wrong coffee order into the bin and snarled, tail whipping back and forth. Damn it, he could really shoot something right about now. He wondered what clients today might bring, logging into his laptop and booting up his emails. Maybe he'd ask Moxie to bring over another load of stolen TVs off the back of a truck so he could shoot them up and blast them all into little bits. Yeah, that'd be good. He was just about to get up and ask Moxie to do just that, when Blitz heard him come in. He scowled instantly.
"The fuck do you want, bird brain?"
Stolas stood in the doorway at his full height, dressed in those ridiculously fancy princey clothes of his, smiling broadly.
"Fucking dick."
Blitzo wished he could look that good, and Stolas just did it so effortlessly.
"Oh, Blitzy, I was just in the neighborhood and..."
He paused, looking Blitz up and down.
"Oh. Bad morning?"
"Bad day. And it's only just started."
Blitz huffed, crossing his arms across his chest.
"Oh dear. Anything I can do to help?"
Blitz narrowed his eyes, suspicious. Knowing Stolas, there would be only one specific way he'd help.
"Some good coffee would be a start,"
Blitz told him.
"They gave me the wrong order at the shop, and there wasn't any time to demand to speak to a manager or get me a new one."
Stolas nodded.
"We can go get a coffee if you'd like," he offered. "My treat, of course."
Blitz grunted.
Fine by me. Need some caffeine in me. Free caffeine is even better."
"Of course," the bird nodded. "But first, allow me to put a smile on your face. I'm afraid you may scare people if you go out with that scowl on your face there. You look positively terrifying." Blitz blinked.
"The only thing scarier than my face is me with caffeine withdrawal,"
he said, with so much sass in his voice. "I think we can fix that, though," Stolas told him with a little smirk, eyeing Blitz up and down again as the imp rose from his seat and walked over to him.
"Yeah, you can buy me coffee,"
Blitz sassed him. But Stolas' expression didn't change. Instead, his grin only broadened like a predator spying its prey. Blitz glanced up at him nervously.
"Hey, Stoles, why are you looking at me like that?"
He took a step back as Stolas moved forwards, and he knew that whatever Stolas had planned for him couldn't be good.
"I'm going to make you smile, Blitzy,"
the owl teased, hands clawed as he backed Blitz into a corner.
"Stolas?"
Blitz warned.
"Stolas? No!"
"Oh, I do think I will, my dear Blitzy,"
Stolas cooed, and Blitz realized he'd backed himself into a corner when his back touched the wall.
"Fuck it, Stolas, I'm warning you."
Stolas dove for him, and Blitzy let out a little scream. He wasn't sure what he was expecting, for the prince to rub off his clothes, or to be kissed, or something else. But Stolas' fingers were wriggling under his armpits, making him shudder and jump, a weakness he didn't think he knew about, a weakness that left Blitz snickering and trying not to laugh and snort and give himself away.
"Don't laugh, Blitz. Don't you dare fucking laugh. You'll make it worse."
But he couldn't help it. He laughed. He burst out into a set of chuckles and laughed so loud as Birdbrain tickled him.
"Stolas, you fucking dick."
Stolas' grin turned smug and just a little sinister. "There we go. That was a much better face you were making now, Blitzy." Blitz wriggled and pushed and tried to get away, but the owl had him firmly in his clutches. Blitz squeezed his elbow in to try and shield his weak spots, but it was no use. Stolas had long fingers and was making very good use of them. His legs eventually gave way and he lay on the floor, still giggling and laughing, snorting occasionally as Stolas tickled him on the ribs, under his armpits.
Fucking stop tickling.
His pleas were punctuated with even more giggles, and he struggled to finish even a basic sentence, his tail thrashing as he rolled about cackling like a madman.
"Fucking dick, fucking tickling me, stop."
Stolas' smile never faltered.
"Not when you laugh so adorably like that,"
Stolas cooed, still not ceasing his tickling of him.
I don't think I've ever seen you laugh before. Not like this, anyway.
Bitch!
Blitz laughed out.
I've laughed before.
Not like this, Blitz, Stolas answered. Not a whole body laugh. Not a proper laugh.
Fuck you.
Stolas smiled softly. Perhaps later. Blitz wanted to spit back a snarky remark to that. Something like,
go fuck yourself.
But he was just laughing and giggling far too much to say anything. He couldn't even raise his arms to try and push Stolas off him, the bird now kneeling over him as he continued his assault on him, Blitz wheezing as he struggled to laugh and inhale air once more.
Stall. Stall. I can't breathe.
Finally, Stolas ceased his tickling and gave him a chance to catch his breath. The owl kneeling back as he lay there, chest heaving, utterly exhausted and panting, taking in big gasps of air as he slowly recovered, his ribs already starting to ache from laughing so much. Feeling better? Stolas asked, too innocently for Blitz's liking. He responded by raising a shaky hand and pointing in his general direction as he lay flat on his back.
He panted. I'll fucking kick your ass for this, Stolas.
Stolas just chuckled at the threat. Probably because he was in no fit state to be threatening anyone. I'll take that as a yes, then. Blitz scowled as he lay there.
Damn Stolas. Damn him to, double hell. Seriously gonna kick your ass. Just as soon as I can stand up again.
Stolas thankfully waited for him to recover a little. And eventually, Blitz could breathe enough to sit himself up.
That's better,
he sighed, relieved to be spared another assault and had a chance to reclaim his shattered dignity. Blitz huffed another breath and got to his feet, helped up by Stolas. Fuck, his ribs were going to be sore later. But he did feel a bit better about his shitty morning, so that was something. He dusted himself off and straightened up his suit and jacket.
Okay, now I really need caffeine,
Blitz said.
I'll let you buy me a coffee before I kick your ass.
Of course you will, darling. Stolas smiled down at him. Feeling better, though? Blitz huffed another breath, not as harsh as before.
Yeah,
he said.
Much.